2000, I did my first Arnold, where I qualified for my first Olympia. 2001, I just was super motivated. I came back, and I was big. I was, for me, I was big, and compared to the year before. And I got the first call out with Ronnie and Chris.
Wow.
So now, of course, I'm on cloud fucking 9. There's nothing you can do to make me not smile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was having a ball. But much respect, of course, to everybody. Ronnie was at his all-time best there. I think Ronnie in 2001 Arnold, where he was 247 pounds. He was better than he was at 2003 Olympia.
I disagree.
He was better.
He wasn't as big, but I think he was better.
The thing is, he tried to. Do you remember?
Listen, I'm talking about. I'm standing next to him. Yeah, I see him right in front of me.
The detail.
He was huge at the Olympia.
Yeah.
But when you backstage or next on stage at the Arnold, if you would have saw, his skin was not existent. There was no skin. That dude looked like he was just straight muscle tissue.
painted on.
And keep in mind, the Arnold Lights is not as good. So the pictures you see from the Arnold does not really show you what the people look like. Because the Olympia Light is always better. The Arnold Light is not as good.
Dennis, do you remember when he tried to come back with the same look at the 2002 Olympia, and it didn't really duplicate, did it? Do you remember that was that 2002 when he came back and he tried to, Machad tried to bring him down because he wanted to bring the stomach in, and he kind of dropped size and he didn't quite look as impressive, and then obviously he got beat by Gunter a few weeks later at the Show of Strength. 2002.
2002,
yeah. You were fifth.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. Once you start winning shows. And that's why, you have to understand, being a champ is probably the most, you got so much pressure coming from everywhere. Everybody expects you to repeat. Everybody expects you to get better. So, and your body doesn't always, respond the same. So, there's always a slight chance that something happens and you're going to come in off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, it happens. 2001 Olympia, he arguably lost to Jay Cutler.
Yeah, I was there.
He lost to Jay Cutler. Close.